Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, guys. What's going on? It is Brandy J back in the building, back on a Wednesday, guys. I am back here on Intellectual Radio on another Wednesday. So happy to be here with you guys. And also, today's show is always brought to you by True Essence. We are a unique spiritual boutique. We specialize in all the spiritual tools you would need to ascend. If you haven't already, follow me on IG. That's Brandy 3Ys J underscore. You can also check out the website link in the bio. We'll be more than happy to assist you. What's going on, guys? I'm just so happy to be here. And it is Black History Month. And each week, as promised, we're going to highlight some people in our community that has really paved the way for our people to be able to ascend and go to their place where they want to be. And in that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Lord, for another day. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for our presence. And thank you for our divinity. And thank you for knowing who we are. Today is also a special day because it is my daughter's, London's, fifth birthday. Yes, my Dow, my love. And I have two guests, which is my two youngest, L'Oreal and London. They're going to be joining me in a few. And I'm just so happy that I get to celebrate her day, her birth, and her legacy today. And I'm glad that you guys are with me on that journey. With that being said, let's jump right on in. So as we concluded the previous week, we spoke about Marcus Garvey and his movement and how that really assisted us with getting to where we're at. We highlighted some individuals that assisted him with his journey. So we kind of want to give a quick synopsis of our timeline as Black Americans, right? Because I don't even like using that term African American, Black American, because that's not even our true origins, right? We are so much more than that. So I thought to have a quick timeline as to our beginning origins all the way up to the current, right? So beginning back into the ancient times, right? You think about the Anunnaki. Some people are not familiar with these group of or these deities, but let me give you a quick synopsis of what Anunnaki is. It is a group of deities from ancient Sumerians, Assyrians. They are considered to be a higher intelligent being form. They come from a different star system and a different galaxy. So they come from a different galaxy. So there is intelligent life outside of this realm. I know that may be hard for some to fathom, but it's very well true. And they came to Earth, which was planet Kai at the time before it was renamed Earth. They came to create a breakaway civilization. Yes, they came to see what Earth was like, what the people were like. Now, understand that we came directly from the creator, from God itself, from source. We were already here. We've been here for millions, if not eons of times, right? But this Anunnaki, these group of people that are extraterrestrial to us, right? They came down to basically, in a sense, see what our civilization was like, right? So similar to how when you have people on the earth in our civilizations, how they go through the seas to see what North America is like, what Europe is like, right? They travel to develop and to cultivate themselves. Maybe it's resources they need. Maybe they need to learn different geometry or different things. So this is a reason why people travel. So just like we travel, so do our ancestors in other dimensions and other galaxies. They travel so that they can expand their resources, right? So the Anunnaki was believed to be able to create a breakaway civilization, a GMO. Now, there's two groups of people, right? You have your human beings and you have your nine ether beings. Never heard that, right? Because we all believe that we're just all human beings, but this is not true. If you have melanin, well, rather than just melanin, neuromelanin specifically, which makes you dark. That's the carbon within your skin, right? When you have neuromelanin, that makes you a nine ether being. When your hair coils to a 4C or 4A pattern, whatever that pattern is, that is your antenna. That is what you're transmitting information from the ethers, right? This makes you a nine ether being. Yes. What also makes you a nine ether being is also being made up of 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. That's the mark of the beast that they was telling you about. You are the beast, so to speak. You are what they fear. You are what they're scared of. The reason why Marcus Garvey, the reason why Malcolm X, the reason why Dr. Martin Luther King was so revered and also feared was because they had the magnetic energy and they were walking in their divinity. They also knew, again, that their body was made of cis protons, cis neutrons, and cis electrons. That's what makes you unique. That's what makes you a nine ether being, not a human being. Right? You are different. You are different. If you think this whole war about race was about the pigment of your skin, if you solely believe that, then we got a lot of work to do. No, this thing is much more than about the color of your skin. It's about genetics, superiority. If you're able to ascend, when you have this divinity flowing through you, you can go into other dimensions and other portals that others can't because they've been genetically modified by the Anunnaki, by a different group of a species. We were created directly from the creator. This is why, again, we have our cis electrons, cis neutrons, cis protons, right? So getting back into it, understand that everything around us is made of in the ethers. It's infinite possibilities going on. And we get our power from the sun. The sun is what power us. Sun sends out information, light codes, which is photons. So when you're in front of that sun, because you are powered through the sun, through your solar plexus, right? We went over that through the chakras, right? So the solar plexus is like the sun. So that's what's in you. So when you are connected to it, you can get information. Also, when you eat things that are powered by the sun, you get information. Food is information. What you consume is information. So keep that in mind. So this is why it's important to eat your apples, eat your grapes, eat your things that are getting the sunlight, which is the photons, the information from the sun. And when you eat that, when you digest that, that information comes back to you. So now just by eating and just by taking in sunlight and drinking your water, your H2O and your H230, you are getting into a higher frequency to where you can download certain things, right? So this whole thing is about you awakening to your God-given power, right? This whole thing is about you knowing what your divinity is and who you are. And the reason why I call us nine ether beings, like Erica Badu, call us by a name. That's what she said. They know we guys call us by our name. We are nine ether beings. We are not human beings. We are created from the source directly. All right. It's very important to get into the understanding of that because that is the foundation and the roadmap is that's going to lead you into higher grounds of consciousness. Right. We are superior, and it shows the superiority when you look at our past, our history, why we had so much hate, why the slave trade even happened, why all these things, what was that all about? All of that was keeping us in a lower frequency, telling us our origins began in slavery. No, we already debunked that theory. We were actually doing sacred things way before that. In ancient Egypt times, we had deities like Isis, the Ra, Horus, all these things that we honestly still rep to this day. It's just a different way of looking at it. But all of these things are connected to us. Black history is not just about this particular month. It's about a year's light and eons of information, our history, our true essence of who we are. We are neuromelanin carbonated beings, aka dark matter. We are the gods walking in the flesh. We are not the living one source God. No, absolutely not. But we are gods. And they know this. And this is why they must keep us at a lower frequency by eating wrong, by breathing incorrectly, by saying the wrong words, casting spells through our words. This is why we have to be mindful to shape shift this thing into the direction of where the creator originally created for us to go. You know, where did he created this thing for us to go? Knowing that you decided to come into this world. You are a galactical being. You are made up of energy. There's never been a time that you haven't existed. So with that being said, you came down into this experience, this 3D prism of light to experience this experience of what life is in 3D. So you are higher in frequency, so high that you had to lower your frequency to come down to this 3D realm. But your consciousness, your subconscious, it remembers your higher self. So this experience is about you learning and journaling through this experience so that you can remember who you really are, your divinity. And through that experience, there's light codes, there's information that's being transmitted through you and to you through the ethers. This infinite possibility. This is why you can manifest. This is why anything that's happening in your life, good, bad, or indifferent, you can honestly own. You can honestly own. It's yours to take because you signed that soul contract with the creator. And you decided to come down to this earth, to this university, so that you can expand your consciousness, so that when you do pass on, because this life here is not forever, but your energy does not die, so you ascend to other grounds. When you do transcend, you can take the information and the experience that you learn here and take it to other dimensions, higher dimensions. This is the lowest dimension you can ever see. When people say hell on earth, you don't want to look at it like that, because there is beauty in earth. Obviously, there's beautiful things, and we're going to be seeing some of that when my daughters hit this stage. That's the beauty of this realm. Like, man, I get to actually experience them, and they get to experience me, right? They get to experience what it is having a mom. I get to experience being a mom and having a dad and all these other things, right? So that's what the beauty of this experience is. But we share this ground with human beings. Oh, I know that's hard to digest, because you're like, well, everybody's human beings. You're supposed to be nice. No, they're a little different. And we're not going to get all into depth with that. That's a whole nother show for a whole nother day. But there is a distinct difference. And when you're able to ascend into other lights and dimensions, and your energy transcend this light, that makes you superior. That makes others inferior to you. And we know who those others are, right? So knowing who you are and knowing your true essence is very important, especially because, like I told you guys, we ascending. I don't know if y'all feel it. The vibrations, the conversations that we're having, people are more conscious about what they're eating. People are more conscious about meditating, more conscious about how they're raising their kids, more conscious about going to therapy and getting the work done, more conscious about healing that childhood trauma, and then making sure that they're not giving that over to their kids. They're very conscious of that. So again, all these things are to get us into our light body, for us to see our divinity in our light, and for us to also just recognize that how everything is connected, right? Everything is connected together. So just like you have the 12 disciples and the 12 zodiac signs that's in the Bible, right? And that we all know with astrology, with the zodiac, you had 12 deities, right? So at ancient times, going back to that a little bit quickly, you had Orishans, right? And these Orishans were deities that believed to carry certain specific powers that was given by God himself. So he gave certain powers to these deities, and these deities hold this energy. And a lot of people, like your Beyonce, or like so many famous celebrities, they not so much worship them, but they give homage to these deities. So some of you may have heard Beyonce mention Oshun so many times, and some of you guys are even going to her concert this summer. So that's going to be super dope. Watch and pay attention. She's going to be paying homage to some of these Orishans. So quickly going into it, just so you guys can get like a quick idea of what Orishans is and how they all possess different powers, right? You have your first Orishan, which is Elegua, Papa Elegua, also known as Ishu, right? He's the messenger of God. He's the Orishan that you call upon if you are at a crossword in your life. So if you are at, man, I don't know, should I go left? Should I go right? Should I go up? Should I go down? This is the Orisha that you want to tap into. Again, we want to make sure that we're not deifying them to where we're giving them more worship than ourselves or than God, but we're saying, hey, you once walked this earth, and your energy is still prevalent in this earth. And what you did in this earth, once you read about these different Orishans, is still prevalent. So today I'm at a crossroad, and I ask you, Papa Ilegua, to assist me. And you will be surprised just by lighting a candle and speaking that name, how that can assist you. So there's other Orishans like Ogun. A lot of people are familiar with Ogun. He creates iron. He's known for weaponry and healing powers and things of that nature. Abutala. Abutala. He is the third Orishan. He is about peace and harmony, right? Yemiya. Beyonce say her sister repping Yemiya. Did y'all hear that? She said Solange is repping Yemiya. Yemiya is a sister to Oshun, she represents motherhood, family, travels through the seas. So you think about the seas and the water, that's Yemiya. That's her energy. Oshun, she is beautiful. She represents beauty, motherhood, and milk and honey overflow. That's why Beyonce reps that, right? Also, Shango, he's the Lord of thunder, the Lord of fire and justice. If you need justice to be on your side, you battling a court case or you got something going on with the loved ones, that is the energy you want to call on. Shango. Oya represents wind and death and rebirth. If you are at a crossroad, you just lost somebody, you don't know, man, I was so attached to this person. This is the Oya spirit that you want to call on for assistance because they are all about rebirth. So that's just an example of how we can tap into those old ancient energies and how they're still prevalent today. They're still prevalent today. All these things are all connected, and knowing who we are the supreme nine ether beings. We came into this existence to experience it so that we can evolve and that we can expand our consciousness. And through this experience, we teach others and we grow and we know our true essence. So I just wanted us to have a quick timeline of that. We're going to go even deeper next week because we're definitely going to be going into the slave trade, the Atlantic slave trade. I just want us to have an idea of how that really transpired. And again, I wanted to start with our origins because before we were traded on these boats and all of that, which is not all true, that some of that is fabricated, and we'll get into that next week. We had a great civilization. Oh my goodness, the Moors was in power from 711 to 1489, I believe. So we had some great things happening in ancient times, and still some of these civilizations that you see today is rearing off of what we did. We set the foundation. Africa and everything was like the foundation, then right it went on road from there. So with that being said, I'm definitely going to be concluding with today as far as our expansion of our timeline as far as energetic beings, nine ether beings. Exactly. I am actually going to be bringing my daughters into the studio, just asking them some quick questions. I'm so excited, guys. My baby London is turning 5, so bear with me. I'm going to be right back. In the interim, if you want to give us a call, feel free. We're at 708-223-8953. And again, if you haven't already, check me out on IG. That's Brandy 3YJ_. I'll be right back, guys.
Come on. Yeah. I see you, baby. Get your shine on. Get your glow up. One time. For the babies on the south side, the east side, the west side, the north side. Chi-town. Hey, oh. There's a song in your song. It can flow from short to long. In your song, you are the story. Getting past your past, struggling with your past. It'll pass. It'll pass. Hey there, over there, you're torn from where and there. It'll bear. You'll get there. I know what I know. I suffered more than you know. Yet I can grow.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to Intellectual Radio. Brandy J back in the building. And as promised, I am bringing my two loves. I love my Lolo and my London. Hi, girls.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming to the show today. I really appreciate it. Yes. So, London, it's a special day for you. Happy birthday, Pooh. 222. Y'all know I'm into my numbers. So this is my 222 baby. And 222 is all about angelic numbers, about expansion and all of that. And my baby came into this world 222 2018. London, how's your day going, babes?
Good.
Good. What did you do today?
I played.
You played, and did we go to breakfast?
Yeah.
And how was your breakfast, Pooh?
Good.
Good. What did you eat?
I ate Mickey Mouse pancakes.
Mickey Mouse pancakes. Ooh, hi Lolo. How are you?
Good. Yeah.
Good. And how are you doing?
Good.
Are you excited? It's your sister's birthday?
Yeah.
Yes. So what you guys got planned for the weekend? What you got planned for her? Just give me some.
Well, first we're gonna go to the hotel and go swimming with our cousins.
Nice. London, you got your cousins coming to swim?
Yeah.
Yes. What kind of games you guys gonna play?
I'm gonna play chess.
Gonna play chess? Man, not a lot of kids know how to play chess, girl.
And Marco Polo.
Marco Polo in the pool? That means I gotta get in the pool. That means I gotta get my hair wet.
Wait. Let me have something.
And you have a swim day?
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to ask you guys just a few quick questions, and then we're going to be heading out. But I love that my guests get to see you guys. So I want to know, what is it that you love most about having a big family?
Yeah.
Okay, you can go, Lolo.
And it's great because you have like a lot of siblings that you could play with and you can trust.
Absolutely. What's your favorite thing, London?
We can play with our friends.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what do you love most about having your sister as your best friend? Because I don't know if you guys know, but London and L'Oreal are best friends.
My friend. She's my best friend. Talia.
Yeah.
Me and London were best friends since she was ever born. She's like my best friend until the end.
Until the end?
Yeah.
I love that.
I love my sister.
You love your sister? I love the love, and I get to see it every day. And that's so, like, that's my heaven on earth, guys. That is my heaven on earth. And last question, guys. What do you love most about me being your mommy?
You.
Me? I love that. It's so simplistic, but it's so beautiful. Me. That is enough, right, London?
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you, Pooh. You Lolo?
That you love us and care us, and you always take care of us and you feed us.
Okay. Absolutely. Well, I love it. I love to hear from it. Yes, London. So I am concluding, guys. This is my idea of Black History Month. Again, today is 222, my youngest birthday, and I'm so happy to be here. We will be back again on June 17th. Because who birthday on June 17th?
Me.
Lolo. So we'll be back again with them on June 17th. In the interim, y'all go ahead and Google some of the things that I spoke about. I'll be back here next Wednesday at 6 p.m. I love to see you guys. Again, check me out on IG. That's Brandy 3YJ_ Intellectual Radio. Let's go. Love you guys.
Bye.
One time. For the babies on the south side, the east side, the west side, the north side.